Good morning friends, this is Suyash. I live in India and I've been helping many of you meditate and apply the law of attraction since last few months through this channel. And today we are going to talk about a topic that I'm asked almost every day. And today we are going to talk about negative thoughts, because a lot of people realize that now that we have learned about the law of attraction, now that we know that what we think about actually manifests as reality in our lives, don't all these negative thoughts create a negative reality in our lives? And that, I think, is a fair question, because obviously a lot of emphasis is there on our thoughts and our feelings, and people feel really good when they're able to feel happy, when they're able to feel grateful, because they believe that they're going to attract some really great things in their lives. So obviously the inverse of it should also be true, that when I'm thinking negative, when I'm thinking about bad things, when I'm feeling upset, when I'm feeling sad, then negative things will come into our lives. Well, both of these statements are not really true. And a lot of books and certain documentaries that have become really famous about the law of attraction don't actually give a lot of emphasis on this particular what should I say, part, this particular activity that plays a huge part in the entire application of the law of attraction. And what is it? It is intention. Just being positive will not necessarily bring you a positive life, and negative thinking will not necessarily bring about negative incidents and negative circumstances into your life, as long as there is no intention. So while this is true for positive thoughts, and I've talked a lot about it earlier, that whenever you're thinking positive and whenever you're trying to apply the law of attraction, you have to have a clear intention. Similarly, for negative thoughts to manifest, you will have to intend those negative things, which obviously you won't do. So negative thoughts don't really have much power unless and until they are really very chronic. That is, you have been having those thoughts since years or since decades. In that case, they may have some effect on your reality, but really just being upset for an evening, just feeling blue or feeling low for a short period of time is not going to do anything negative for you, anything negative in your life. Let me paint you a picture. Let me just try to explain this to you as an illustration. Suppose I and you go for a drive, and you are driving and I am sitting on the passenger seat, and suddenly we see a shop, we are just going somewhere and we come across a shop, and so I say, just stop, I have to go and buy something. So I go inside, you are still sitting on the driver's seat, and I don't know, you're very tired and you fall asleep. And then when I come back, I knock on the window, and you wake up with a start and you realize that your foot was all the way on the accelerator. So now, had the engine been on, it would have been a catastrophic situation, because in your sleep you would have accelerated, it could have taken a very bad turn. But because the engine was off, the situation was completely harmless. So similarly, you may be having negative thoughts, which is your foot on the accelerator, but because the engine is off, but because there is no intention, the manifestation of those negative emotions is not going to happen. And a lot of people face this problem, because as it is, they are upset about something, and then because they know about the law of attraction and they think that now that I'm having negative thoughts, oh my god, and they feel really upset that now these negative thoughts are going to manifest negative things in my life. Well, let me assure you, it's not going to happen. It doesn't work like that. It's just that a lot of books and a lot of all these movies have not emphasized enough on the intention part. And a lot of people think that just thinking negative thoughts is enough. It's not. The intention part is really very small. And as far as the positive things are concerned, you don't even need to, intend in certain words and form a statement of intention. Nothing like that. When you just want something, you have intended. But the same stands for negative thoughts, and obviously nobody has negative intentions. Nobody wants to intend negative things. So automatically that intention is switched off, and your negative thoughts don't have as much power as you think they have. Now, I'm not saying that you should not try to change your thinking to a more positive one. Of course you should. Because first of all, when you're thinking negative, you're wasting a lot of time and you're wasting a lot of thought thinking negative things. Instead you could be thinking something positive. And also, if you are habitual of thinking negative, then you are obviously not habitual of thinking positive. And if you're thinking negative for a very long periods of time, then of course some manifestation can occur, right? So thinking negative is not good at all, but thinking negative is catastrophic, thinking negative is going to really bring bad things into your life, that is not true. Please don't worry about it. That's not how the law of attraction works. You have to intend it, and then it manifests. So this is a short video, that's all I wanted to say today. And so I hope this helps you. Just try to be happy, and sometimes we all have, I have days when I'm not very happy, not very cheerful. I think we all have such incidents or circumstances where we are not able to be positive all the time, and that's okay. We are humans, and that's how human life is. So don't worry about negative thoughts. Try to be positive as much as you can, and you will manifest things very easily. It's not something very difficult. Just try it. Just have an attitude of learning, and don't be in a hurry to start manifesting things. Gradually your mind will be trained, and you will become a manifesting master, as I talked about in one of my earlier videos. So thank you so much, friends, for watching the video. Hit the like button if this video helped you out, and subscribe if you haven't already. And keep watching the videos, keep meditating, keep applying the law of attraction, and I wish you a beautiful and miraculous life. Thank you.